Hey guys, it's Mordecai, and today we are doing the coveted and long-awaited Dragon HOTTIE tier list from my Spyro 1 Let's Play. I would like to begin by stating a few rules, some things that I thought about, and just some things you need to know. The rules for this are that I'm only going to be judging the dragons based on their voice, so like how their voice sounds, not the screen time they get. Let's start with what I will be judging on because that's going to be easier. So I'm going to be judging on their looks, so how they're designed. So that includes like color scheme, clothing, stuff like that. Their mannerisms, so I have clips of every single dragon in the game, so like how they move, how they like express with their face and stuff, and I'm going to be judging on their vocal. Not so much the vocal performance, but just like the voice, like does the voice fit them and stuff, and like how much I like that. So all that put together is how they're going to be put on the tier list. What I will not be judging is how much screen time they have, or the content of the lines they say. Because there's so much variety in Spyro dragons where some of them will just say thank you for saving me, and then they'll just leave, and then other ones will sit there and talk to you for like at least 10 to 20 seconds, and I don't think it's fair to pit the dragons that just say thank you and leave against the dragons that get to have more than one line read. Also, I'm not going to be factoring in the dragons that appear more than once, so the ones that come back in Nasty Orc's world are not going to get any extra credit for that. This is purely just aesthetic-based ranking and nothing more. And again, don't take this too seriously, okay? Okay.
Hi, it's post-editing Mordecai. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but I have something to tell you. This is all in good fun, okay? I'm gonna meme a lot in this video, and I'm gonna say a lot of shit. And there's a section near the end where I reorganize my entire list, and I'm pretty harsh on like all the dragons because that's just my humor. I'm just a shithead. Remember that this is literally just a fun, jokey video of some gay dude who just felt like ranking some dragons in Spyro, and it is not me being pious and pretending like I could do a better job because I'm not even a 3D modeler, so just keep that in mind, and don't take this seriously. All you need to know is that we're having a good time. Also, just an additional statement to say that even dragons that I end up really low on the list by the end of this video, after I do my re-evaluation, they're all very good looking. Even the ones that I think have some pretty big design flaws can be easily fixed, and I just thought I would say that, because even the ones that I find kind of atrocious by the end of this still can be fixed relatively easily and have a lot of redeeming factors. Thank you for listening. Oh, and by the way, all my reactions when I was actually doing the Let's Play of Spyro Reignited are still literally valid, because like I said before, every single dragon in this game excites me when I see them, even if some of them are just not exactly my favorite, and I think they have some flaws about them, for me personally. So I don't want to see any dumb bullshit comments saying, oh, but you were so excited about this dragon when you played the game, and now he's really low on the list. Well, that's because this list isn't to say that the ones at the bottom are super horrible and terrible, it's just to say that the ones at the bottom have a few flaws that I don't particularly like, and the ones at the top are my favorites. Every dragon in this game is a huge improvement over the original in my opinion, and I still get excited when I see them, even if they are the ones at the bottom of the list, because like I said, they can be easily fixed and are still interesting and fun to see when you're playing the game. Stop taking everything so fucking seriously. Anyways, hello and welcome to the tier list. As you can see, we have some tiers. Our first tier at the very top is Super HOTTIEs. Super HOTTIEs is going to be the tier where the best and the baddest and the beautifulest are going to go. Second tier is Gorgeous Bunch. This is the ones that are like, I still think they're beautiful, but maybe they're not my favorite. Maybe there's something about them that is not like my favorite thing. Next is Lovely Mans, which is basically like the mid tier. It's like, yes, I think that they're very pretty looking, and I think that they're definitely a good qualities about them, but I wouldn't say that they're like up there with the rest of my favorites, and maybe they have a bit more things about them that I'm just not so sure about in terms of their design. The next one is Absolute Cuties. Absolute Cuties is exactly what it says. It's where the cute dragons go. So like dragons that I think are really cute but aren't. Again, it comes down to like the flaws and how much there is in their design, where it's like maybe there are some aspects that I'm like, oh, I'm not really sure about this, or maybe like their mannerisms are a little strange for what their personality kind of is portraying and stuff. Next is Nice Enough, which is just like
dragons that I'm like, yeah, this dragon's like okay, but it's not really a dragon that I'm like super duper excited to see when I'm playing the game. And the last tier, which I don't know if anyone's actually gonna end up in here, is I Can Still Look at It, which is just like, I mean, it's a dragon. I save it. It's, you know, it's not that exciting. I'm not really a super fan of the design. I don't know, there might be like one dragon that ends up here that I can think of, but that really depends because we are going to be watching the clips of the dragons as I rank them. So this is going to be a long ass video. So I hope that interests you because I'm going to be doing this ranking and then I'm going to be doing another ranking in which I put the dragons in different tiers, and obviously that'll be explained in that video. One thing I want to mention is that this is not to riff on the artists of this game, because the artists of this game did amazing jobs, they made amazing models, all the updates to all the dragons are amazing, even if they're not to my personal taste. Alright, so the first dragon I have here is Nestor. So we're going to be watching Nestor's clip. So I'm going to go ahead and open up our video and we're going to go ahead and watch the clip of Nestor.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
I like his mannerisms. He's like one of the first dragons you see when you actually open the game for the first time. I like his voice, his vocal performance is really soft, he's got really nice colors, he's got those like orange wings. Let me actually like scrub through this a little bit here so I can take another look at him. He's got like really nice color palette. I really like this like sort of, I don't even know what to call this, like this cloak outfit that he has on. Let me go ahead and mute this. Like I really like a lot about him. Nestor's really gorgeous. I really like Nestor. I really like his clothes and his general physique look and everything. So I think that for Nestor, I think I'm gonna put him in Gorgeous Bunch. I don't think that he's like my top fave, but he's definitely really like, he's a really nice looking dragon. So I think I'll put him up in Gorgeous Bunch. Okay, so the next dragon is Delvin. So let me get to Delvin's clip in here. Just have to...
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Delvin, I don't know, I have some thoughts and feelings about Delvin. Okay, I've been taking this ranking very seriously, even though it's just funny, haha, joke, meme, gay man ranks gay dragons, woohoo. But Delvin, I feel a bit weird about because some of his facial animations make his eyes look fucking insane. Like, it's not that I don't like it, I just think it's really funny and weird. But I like his easel a lot. I like that he's an artist, and his color scheme is nice, though I think it's kind of just like not as interesting as some of the color schemes that are gonna come later on in this list. His voice I do like. I like the gravelly voice, and I like that he sort of like has this animation with Sparks where he like you know, holds Sparks and then watches him fly up into the sky. So like Delvin is nice enough. He's not one of my favorites though, for sure. So I think I'm gonna put Delvin into Lovely Mans for now, because again, Delvin's not really my favorite. Man, this is like so fun actually. I'm so glad I'm doing this. Okay, so next is Thomas. So we're gonna watch Thomas's clip and then we will talk about him.
Hey, Spyro. Press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
So, right off the bat, Thomas is a bardic dragon, which is just fucking amazing. He's so eccentric. I love his, like, motions up to the sky with his giant sitar, and, like, his color scheme is really nice. He's in an area of the game that's a little dark, so it's kind of hard to see his color scheme, but he does have that, like, nice neutral yellow palette. And like a lot of the Artisan's dragons, he does have these, like, shoulder cloaks and, like, just general nice things. Very nice for the beginning area of the game. I like his hat a lot. His feathered beard definitely gives him some points because I love me a good beard. Hello, I'm gay for that. I'm really into him. I like Thomas a lot. I'm gonna put Thomas in Gorgeous Bunch. I do like him quite a bit. I just like his... I like a lot about him, especially for just being one of the beginning Artisan's dragons. Okay, next we have Argus. Argus is the last dragon of Artisans. So let's take a look at Argus's clip. Argus's voice is really nice and soothing. He's got those beautiful, oh my god, my favorite thing about him is his glasses, those like dark pink glasses. He's got a lot of horns and he kind of reminds me of like a frilled lizard with his like, the side like frills on his face. I like his color scheme a lot. He's sort of a bit of an interesting, like, I kind of wonder what he does for a living because as far as I know, I don't remember though, but as far as I know, I think he's one of the ones that doesn't have a concept art piece, but I could be wrong. Like, he has this watermelon, and it's like, is he a farmer? Like, what does he do? Because most of the artists, like, most of all the dragons have, like, a specialty thing that they're into or that they are designed around, so I wonder, like, what exactly Argus does. He's very mysterious in that way, and I just think that his, like, round design, like, him just being, like, a big boy is, like, really good, too. He's not like one of my ultimate favorites, so I'm gonna put him in Absolute Cuties, but I do really like Argus a lot. I'm just interested in, like, what does he do for a living? Like, he carries around a watermelon. Like, what does this man do, you know? Die. Okay, next we have Gavin, and I already know where Gavin's gonna go, because look at him! He's a goddamn perfect. He's perfect. I'm gay for this man. My gay ass is gay for him. Alright, let's watch Gavin's clip, but you already know where he's going.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong, like me.
Sure.
I mean, come the fuck on, dude. Like, he kisses his muscle on the way out. He flexes. He just got coffee, he's got a fucking piercings in his horn, he's got a fucking nose ring, he's got overalls, he's got tattoos, his color scheme is gorgeous. Y'all already know he's going in super hotties. I love Gavin so much. He's my favorite dragon in probably the entire game, to be honest. Gavin is just like, I think he's perfect. I love him so much. And as a gay man, let me just say, Gavin, delightful. All these dragons, delightful. It's just a gay ass game full of gay, like, big old gay dragon mans. Like, yes, delightful, love it. Okay, next we have Lindar. So as always, we're gonna watch this clip first, and then we will talk about him after. Because I'm factoring in voices, I love Lindar's voice. He's just got kind of this, like, kind of under rumble to him, and I like that. His design is beautiful. I love the light blue with blonde. That's, like, one of my favorite color combinations. I have quite a few favorite color combinations because I love rainbow in general, but the blonde with the light blue is so pretty. He's got, like, the steampunk aesthetic to him. He's very simplistic, but it just really, like, helps. I love his hairstyle and how his wings look in general.
So he's definitely going up there. I'm gonna put Lindar probably in Super Hotties. I think I like him enough to go into Super Hotties because he's just one of those dragons that just has that like perfect design to me. And obviously later I might resort some of these because, you know, we're starting from the left, which is like first place, second place, and so on for each category. So some of these might get changed around as we meet other dragons, but for now this is just like the placement of them. So let's move on. Okay. Next is Gildas, so let's watch his clip first, and then we'll talk about him.
For the longest line, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
A dragon I would call cute. That doesn't mean he's gonna necessarily end up in absolute cuties. I think I mentioned earlier that I'm gonna do another tier list, and that tier list isn't gonna be necessarily ranking them from first to last, but it's gonna be ranking them like who's the cutest dragon, who's the hottest dragon, who's has the nice colors. That's gonna be the next little tier list I want to do, but for this tier list specifically, it doesn't mean he's gonna end up in cuties just because I think he's cute. But with that being said, he is very cute. He has very big eyes, which I think just big eyes in general just add to cuteness. I really like his color palette. There's a lot of this like light blue that ends up being one of my favorites because teal and light blues are always like some of my favorites. And I like that he has this like fade in his hair. He's covered in paint, which is just really adorable. And he's got this giant paintbrush. Also his mannerisms while he's explaining like what he's explaining to Spyro. Again, the actual context of the lines does not matter in the ranking. So I'm trying to keep that kind of vague, even though you just heard it in the clip. But what he's trying to explain to Spyro and why he's like moving his hands and how he's just like gesturing and moving is really cute too. So I really like Gildas a lot, but not enough to be like up at the top. So I think that Gildas is probably gonna be in Lovely Man's. Stick him in there. Thank you, Gildas. Okay, next up is Aster. So as always, I don't need to repeat myself. We're gonna, you know what we're gonna do.
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex, thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story. No thanks. See ya.
Alright, so Aster is one of the older gentlemen, which is very nice. I'm not the biggest fan of his color scheme, and I'll tell you why. It's because he has such a grayed out color scheme, and you might say, oh, well, it's because he's an older dragon, but to me, there's a lot of older dragons that are going to come later in this ranking that are vibrant and beautifully colored, and I'm just not a fan of what they did to Aster. I feel like he was wronged and he should be a bit more vibrant. I like his side frills that look like sort of like side chops of the beard. I love his cane and his little like golden claw on his finger there. I love that so much. His wings are really cool as well. He's got rips in his wings that shows his age. So, like, he's definitely not one of my favorite dragons because, like I said, the color thing really holds me back because that dull purple is just so bland to me compared to a lot of the other dragons that are going to be coming later, and especially the dragons we've already seen where everyone gets these vibrant colors. And he's also in the shadow in the actual cutscene, so that does add to it, but you can see even on the side that's facing the light that he is pretty dull. So in general, he's just not one of my favorites, so I'm gonna put him in nice enough. Though my initial reactions to them when I'm doing the Let's Play, like I get excited for every single one that I see because obviously they're all just beautifully designed dragons. Even him, you know, he's not one of my favorites, but he's beautifully designed dragons. So next we have Albin, so I'm going to go ahead and pop that one on.
I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course, they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Their metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
Alright. Albin's gorgeous. Let's just get that out of the way. This is an example of purples that I think is really beautiful and vibrant. I love that he uses his own feathers to write with. That's just a fucking... yes! He's got, like, mannerisms that I absolutely adore. I love that he's, like, a writer. He's from one of my favorite levels as well, which doesn't factor into this, but is just, like, a nice thing to know. I like his facial structure. His expressions during the animation are really nice too, and how he's kind of like sitting on his tail instead of on like his actual like bottom is just fucking amazing. So absolutely love Albin to death. Albin's a super hottie, no doubt in my mind. Let's go, Albin. Alright, next up we have Oswin, so let's take a look at him.
Spyro, wanna know a secret? Use the action button when you want to zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
I have mixed feelings about Oswin. I do like him a lot. Like I said, pre this entire thing, I like all the dragons in this game. There's not a single one that I'm like ew, this thing's disgusting. Even the ones that are very low on this list are still like have redeeming qualities about them. Oswin is weird for me because I'm not the biggest fan of his facial structure or how he looks in the face. I feel like there's something off about his like eye area. I like his muzzle a lot, but there's something off about his eye area. I like his voice a lot. I like his mannerisms while he's talking to Spyro. And I love his hat too. Very nice. But there are some things that don't sort of fit together for me, and I kind of wonder, like, what he does. Again, it's another dragon where I can't quite piece together, like, what he does as an artisan, because, again, these are artisans dragons, and artisans dragons are obviously supposed to be, like, artistic, so there's a lot of chefs, there's sculptors, there's artists, there's writers, and I'm not sure what Oswin does, and his, like, hat is so nice, and then he has these like metal armbands and this metal like neck piece that I'm not sure like what he does. His colors are okay, but again they're kind of dull. He's in a darker area as well, so he kind of, you know, we can kind of give him some leeway for being in like a darker area of the game, but I'm just not the biggest fan of him, so I'm gonna have to put him in nice enough as well, because he's just not one of my favorites, but he's, again, still nice enough. So, there you go. Alright, next up we have Darius.
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
You can't see me. You can't see my hand gestures. You can't see me pulling at my beard in exasperation because this man... When I first played the Reignited Trilogy, before this Let's Play, when I saw Darius, I fell in love with Darius because he is gorgeous. Again, one of those blue dragons, I don't know what it is. He's got this like lilac coloration with this like yellow spotting that like comes off of his scales and onto his skin. I love that he's like a theater dude. That's just everything for me. His horns are beautiful. I love how his animation with that skull just sells it. How he just like flips it with his hands and looks into it like Shakespeare. Delicious. Absolutely adore that. Just absolutely love it. He's going into super hotties. No question. No question. No question. Super hottie right there. Next up we have Nils.
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to the next area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
Nils? I'm not sighing as a bad thing. Nils is my noodle boy.
and he's a sculptor, and I love that. And I like that he has all these like little wristlets and gems and little bracelets. You can clearly see what he does. He's got a nice beret on. I love his little mustache. I'm super into those. Love that. His mannerisms are very graceful, and I love that about him. Like when he bows under the sunset, like this image here, it's just gorgeous. And his colors are great. I love greens. I love bright greens, and he is bright and colored, and he has this cool sculpture of Spyro with him, and just, I really like Nils a lot. Nils is gonna go into Gorgeous Mans. Alright, next up is Devlin, so let's have a look at Devlin.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
So, Devlin is a big boy, and I love me a big boy. And I like his little cake. I like that he's a baker. I think that's really cute. His colors are a little muddled when it comes to his arms and stuff. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but I love his little oven mitt. I think that's adorable. I'm not the biggest fan of his enunciation. I like his voice overall, but some of his enunciation seems a bit pompous, which I'm not against pompous characters and characters who are full of themselves. I mean, I love Cell, but I'm not super into like some of the line, just some of the speech and how it was delivered. Delvin's like alright overall, I think. I think he's gonna probably go into, I'll put him in absolute cuties, I think. Alright, next is Alvar.
And get that egg! Run! Run! I'm getting a little winded.
I have a lot to say about Alvar, and when I say a lot, I mean, you know, a good a bit. A good a bit. So, Alvar is really one of the most interesting artisans because he's like straight up just a dude barbecuing, and it's awesome. He's got like fruit and vegetables all over his tail. He's got this roast on this like kebab stick, bunch of condiments. He's got this bright red coloration with yellow down his front, frills. He's got like a little burnt little mustache going on. I really like that. His mannerisms are great. He's super pissed off, and I think that that's like so fucking cute. I don't know. And the way he gets out of breath, he's like, oh, I can't speak anymore, because he's just like an old dude. It's just my favorite thing. So he's gonna go into Gorgeous Bunch. Really like him a lot. Really, really big fan of good old Alvar. Alright, next up is Thors. Let's take a look at Thor. Alright, so we got ourselves another old gentleman here. Old gentleman. So, I have a lot of mixed feelings about Thor, and we're gonna talk about him because that's what this stupid ass video is for. My gay ass talking about Dragon Mans that I like. So, I have a lot of mixed feelings about Thor because some parts of his design I think are very intriguing and make me interested in him, and then some parts of his design just make me not anymore. I'm not the biggest fan of his facial structure. I don't really like his facial structure that much. I like that he has these like weird little braids on his sides. I don't know what's going on there, but it's great. Like, I don't know if those are like ear hair braids, because I can't tell if I think that's like his ears. I like that he's he makes pottery, and is like, when he first like appears, there's like water that comes out of like the pot and knocks over another one. I like that he's sort of like supposed to be like a clumsy person that deals with pottery. I'm not the biggest fan of his
back fins and head fins having the pottery coloration on them. I just think the color choices for the pottery coloration are kind of ugly, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you have these like saturated like reds and greens and yellow and blues, and it's just kind of not great. His wings are cool, they're really chunky, and he's got some tears in them showing age. Not the biggest fan of his outfit, I don't really like it that much, but I do like the necklace and the glasses. I always love circle glasses. So again, I'm not super into Thor, but I have mixed feelings on him. On one hand, he's like a really cool old gentleman who's got like a really cute voice, and on the other hand, he's got like these ugly ass scales on his back that I'm not super into. So I'm gonna put him in these.
Bring him on. I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
Alright, so Nevin is a man. He's an artist man who has an not an easel, what the fuck am I talking about? He's got a palette. And I like my one specific thing I notice every time I watch his cutscene is how his eyes are unevenly lidded every time he like looks in different directions, which I really like. I'm not the biggest fan of how they did his like 5 o'clock shadow kind of stubble going on. I'm not the biggest fan of that and how it looks. I just think it looks just kind of odd. Like, I don't know, it just looks a little strange because there's not enough of it to feel full to me. And his color scheme is fine. It's not like my favorite color scheme ever. I like his hat. I like his mannerisms. Those definitely like bump him up a little bit for me. I think I'm gonna put him in nice enough, but he's gonna go higher than Thor, I think. Is he higher than Oswin? Probably. And I might rethink these. I might like bump them up later as we go. But again, I can't, you know, we have to, while we're going, it's like you can't think of everything at once. So you just have to kind of think about it as you go. So some of these might get bumped up later. Just keep that in mind. This might not be set in stone until the very end of this video, which is going to be really fucking long. So thanks for coming along, because we're already been here for 30 minutes, bitch. Okay, next up we have Titan. Huge fan of Titan. I love his color scheme. That orange and purple kind of reminds me of, Scootaloo from My Little Pony. I just like that color scheme. I think it works really well together. And it's that specifically magenta purple that's like really vibrant. I love his voice. I love his fucking epaulets. I'm super into epaulets. I love epaulets. His giant fucking axe that he has for some fucking reason, just because he's just like a general dude. And of course he's got a bunch of little army badges and stuff, little medallions. And I really like him a lot. I actually really do like Titan the more I talk about him and like kind of visualize like what he is like. So he's gonna go in Gorgeous Bunch. He's not like a super top favorite of mine, but he's definitely up there. Is he better than Alvar? I think I might like Titan a little better than Alvar, and I think I might like Titan maybe a little bit better than I like Nils, but not better than I like Thomas. I think I like Thomas more than I like Titan. Ooh, we're getting a heavy hitter here. This is Magnus. Ooh, alright, let's talk about him. Let's look at him. Yeah.
Hey, Spyro. Sparks the Dragonfly has been doing a good job for testing. Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterflies.
Let me tell you something. Let me whisper in your ear something. I fucking love this man. This man, big boy, absolute fucking unit. would fucking just pound you to the dirt, dead. Love all his spines, love his design, his thick horns, his voice. I love his mannerisms and how he like gives off sort of a sumo vibe. He's fucking gorgeous. I love Magnus so fucking much. Magnus is a super hottie for sure. And I think I might even move him above Darius because he's hot. He's a hot now. Definitely like him more than I like Albin. I think I'm gonna swap it around. I think Darius comes before Albin. I think this looks right to me. I think that this looks accurate. Because I don't know, do I like him more than I like Lindar? Do I like Magnus more than I like Lindar? Actually, I might. Not more than Gavin, though. Gavin still takes top spot, but I think that that's maybe accurate for now. We'll, you know, I'll come back to it later, but we'll see. But for now, I think that this looks pretty accurate. Alright, next up, we are gonna take a look at Gunner.
Well done, Spyro. Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your destiny.
Destiny? I just want to kick some.
Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure.
There's a lot of peacekeepers dragons that are gonna end up pretty high on this. So, I love Gunner. He's got an eye patch. He's got beautiful black, like, horns and scales and just, yes. His wings go from green up into, like, an orange, and then they have purple in them, which is beautiful. He's got all the tattered sort of look inside of them as well. And again, I love green. I love his teeth. He has, like, listen, I love teeth. I'm a weirdo. Holy shit. I love teeth, and his are perfect. They are so unique looking because they're like outside more than they are inside. Like he has these like teeth that are like outside, and I just think that's so fucking unique looking because it makes him intimidating, but when he talks he has such like a welcome, friendly voice, but it's still like powerful. It's adorable. Is he a super hottie? Yes. Yes. Do I like him more? Now, when we add them, it's like I have to evaluate. Do I like him more than Albin? Yes, I like him more than Albin. Do I like him more than Darius? Yes. So I don't think I like him more than Darius. I don't know what that word. I'll have to think. Really think about this later. But for now, we're just trying to think when the word will come back later. And really think it out. Like, okay, who's going where? You know, what's going on? That's like the real fucking scenes right here. Okay, next up is Conan. Conan is another new boy. I really like his facial expression when he like thanks Spyro. He just looks so cool. Yes, I am. He's got a nice yellow color scheme that goes into purples, which is always something that I'm a fan of. And I like that he has a neck frill. I only just noticed that right now, but underneath of his red little like cape, he's got like a neck frill. He uses a lance, which just makes him a god immediately. And I just love his mannerisms so much. I think he's gorgeous. He's gonna go into Gorgeous Bunch for sure. I absolutely love Conan, and I think he is perfection. I definitely like him more than I like you. He's a great boy. He's a great man. Whew. Next up, we've got Boris. Again, Peacekeepers has a lot of heavy hitters in it. He's got a spiky collar on with the bell on his head. Already a winner. I like his color scheme a lot. I love that he's missing a horn. His wings are so fucking pretty. He's got a whip. What's he gonna do with that? What are you doing? Bad dragon? Excuse me? I love him. I like his design, how he's top heavy. There's so many of them. They're gonna take over the world. Alright, next up is Maximus. So let's take a look. he's really cute. He's got just a cute face. He's a really friendly face. Again, in the other tier list, I think he would definitely be like in the cuteness tab. He's really round and cute. He's got just like a nice look about him. His mannerisms are fine enough. He's not like one of my super faves or anything like that, but he's definitely cute. Like, he's cute as hell. So I'm gonna put him probably in absolute cuties, I think, and he's gonna go higher than both of them. In fact, I would actually order it like this. That seems like more appropriate order for them right now. And in fact, this is a better order for these two. They're just gonna adjust it as we go. And then at the end, I'll make big adjustments, and then I'll do the final reveal after and make the big adjustments. Alright, next we have Ivor. Okay, so I actually have some interesting insight to talk about with Ivor. So obviously he's another older gentleman. I love that he has like this weird ass bomb thing, and also that his wings are all bandaged up. Now, notably and interestingly enough, and I don't know how they intended this to come off for audiences, but I think Ivor might be blind. Now, obviously in this, he's keeping his eyes shut, but I don't know if he's keeping his eyes shut because he doesn't have them, or if he's keeping his eyes shut because that's just how he is, or if he's keeping his eyes shut because he's a blind man and just keeps his eyes shut. I don't know, but either way, any of those three is really awesome because it makes him unique and different. And he also has an aviator hat on, and I really like that. So Ivor is one of those gentlemen that I really like, and he also has more subdued colors, but I think it looks better on him than it has on some of the others that I've ranked a little lower. His subdued colors, I feel like there's enough like on his shoulders and like in these certain areas that are really bright. And he has some other features about him, like I really like his facial structure and I really like his horns that make him super interesting to look at. So I really like Ivor quite a lot, and I think that Ivor is gonna go in Gorgeous Bunch for now. Okay, Marco's next. I'm not the biggest fan of Marco's voice. I don't think it suits him. His voice, like, I like the voice, I just don't think it fits him, if that makes sense. I like that he has mechanical wings. It makes me wonder, like, what happened to his actual ones, because, like, did he have them, or did he not? Did they get cut off in the war or something? I like his giant fucking axe. Again, another instance of a giant fucking axe. He doesn't have my favorite colors. I'm not really a fan of this, like, muted skin tone color with the green. It's just not my favorite. I don't really think it looks that good. There are other elements about him that save him though, like I like his knight's helm and his little like back spikes on his neck and stuff. And especially the motor wings. The motored wings are really cool. So I think I'm gonna put Marco in probably nice enough. I ain't sure about that man. Next is Halvor, and I already know where Halvor is gonna go.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Remember, Spyro, flame won't work on metal. Charge it with your horns, that should do the trick.
Okay, Halvor's gorgeous. There is no fucking ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's a pink dragon. He's rocking the pink. He looks hot in the pink. I love pink. We're pink men together. Pink every day. He has this giant fucking like sheep ram staff fucking thunder death fucking weapon. He's got tons of horns, and I love how they scaled all over his face. He's just, his mannerisms are gorgeous. He's really fucking, he's perfection. He's going up here, and he's going above you, and he's going above you, and he's going above you, and he's going above you too. Man, what a fucking uproar. Okay, next up is Enzo.
Hey, what's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you climb
so he has a nice color scheme. I like his cloak thing well enough. I don't know how I feel about him overall, like as an entire design. Like, his crystal beard thing is interesting enough, but I don't know if it like suits the rest of his design because he's like feathered in the back and stuff. And then his frills aren't feathers, but then he has feathers up there, and I don't know if they're part of the helmet or what, but like, Enzo's like not, like even just his voice and vocals aren't like super, well, they're not super memorable for me. Okay, next up we've got Ulrich. I like his like boastful sort of like mannerisms and how he does shield smacking at the end. I really like that. He's pretty simplistic. He's got like a nice red and yellow kind of design, and I like that he's got like these wristlets on. It's really cool, and his shoulder pads. He's got tiny little wings, and he just looks generally like really nice, and I like his vocal performance as well. I think it suits him. He's not like one of my major favorites or anything, so I think I'd put him probably in absolute cuties. He definitely like has like a nice look about him that I really enjoy. I don't think I'd put him any higher than some of these other ones, at least not until I reevaluate everything at the end. Alright, next is Todor.
Spyro, some big orcs up ahead are wearing armor, and the ice can armor and make their feet very slippery.
Alright, so I feel really strongly about this man. Like, he's the most unique dragon in this game, hands down. There's like no competition. He has large eyes. He's completely like fluffy. He's a fluffy dragon. His ears are adorable. He's got like antlers, so he sort of looks like a jackal. Is that what it's called? I can't remember if I'm right about that, but the rabbit that has like ears, that has antlers, I mean, I can't remember what that's called. Regardless, he's got bird wings. He's like, I think the first instance in the game that you meet someone that has bird or feathered wings instead of just normal scaled wings. So he's really interesting in that regard. He's an archer, and he's got like just like tons of fluff on. I think he's just so fucking pretty, and just I love him. Alright, next up we have Andor. Okay, so he's got nice mannerisms. I like his bow at the end. I don't know, I'm not super into his facial structure. I don't really like it that much, and there's like some weird texturing that goes on his head that makes it look a little weird and lumpy and strange. I don't know what the fuck's happening up there, but his color scheme is nice enough. He's got like purple and yellow, sort of like Spyro does, but his is a little more tame. He looks a little bit like he's like maybe a little bit scaled like in a fluffy kind of way, but not like entirely fluffy like what Todor was. He's okay. He's not like a super like insane up there dragon for me. I'm gonna put him in nice enough. Alright, next up we have Asher, who is a nice old gentleman. Alright, so I love Asher so much. I think he's so adorable. Like, he's got that nice little old man voice. He's honestly gorgeous. This is what I talked about when I said earlier that there are other older dragons on this list that are gorgeous and have like bright colors. He's bright purple and he's so pretty. He's just like has these circle glasses. He's got this giant necklace. Like he's a super hottie, man. He's up there. I love him. He's up there. We have Ragnar.
You've done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
Ragnar is kind of a lot. Like, he's a lot like Andor is. They're kind of similar. to each other. I like Ragnar's facial structure a lot more than I like Andor's though, and I like his color scheme a lot more. He's got like a sunset color scheme. I like that he has like steam coming out of his nose constantly, and his little wing caps are really nice as well. He's got just like I think a nicer color scheme and overall facial shape for me. I think I would definitely call him a lovely man. Next we have Trondo.
Dr. Shep thinks he's so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I tell you one thing, you should watch his back.
Can we all agree that this is a gorgeous man? I mean, look at him. He literally has dreads. I adore dreads. I think they're gorgeous. He's got Charizard colors as well. He's got like the lighter green in his wings and orange. And he just has this really cool dagger, and I like his headband. I love his facial shape. It's just like off, and his jaw is like tilted. And I like unique facial shapes. It's just that I think that sometimes they're done in a way that doesn't look great. But his, I love it. It looks great because he has that unique like sort of tilted jaw facial shape that I think works so fucking good. And I just love oddities. I love characters with oddities, and he's got like all these scars and coloration. He's just like, his vocal performance I think holds him back from being a super hottie, but he's definitely in the gorgeous bunch. Whew, alright, I already know where Cosmos is going, but here we go, buddy.
Welcome to Magic Rafters. I want you to release the dragons, reclaim our treasure, and recover the eggs from those pesky blue thieves.
Alright, so I love Cosmos so much. He has just this like sensual feminine energy to him that is everything. I feel that energy. This energy radiates to me, and we feel it as one. I fucking love these like sharp, angular shoulder pads he has. His facial expressions are perfect. He's got these like gorgeous gold rings around his horns, and just his mannerisms and how he like moves and expresses is so eccentric, and it's like he just reminds me of myself a lot. So he's going into super hotties for sure, and we'll reorganize that later. Let's just not worry about that right now. Because it's gonna be a nightmare for me, and you guys don't have to deal with it. So let's just keep it at that, shall we? Next, we're gonna be looking at Xantor.
When you see errands like these, you can charge along with them to begin a supercharge.
Supercharge. Excellent.
Go ahead, try it.
Alright, so Xantor has like a super nice design. He's another noodle boy. I love the cards and how he like uses them and interacts with them throughout his animation. I think that he has a nice color scheme. Again, he's got that like Charizard-esque thing going on, but more yellow than orange. And he's a Magic Crafters dragon, and they're just fucking beautiful. So I'm just saying, he's going in lovely mans. He's a very nice man. He's definitely going above Delbin. He's definitely going above you, and he's gonna be going above Gildas too. I'm sorry, Gildas, I love you, but he's up there. Okay, next we're looking at Boldar.
This portal leads to a special place where you can learn to fly. I remember when I was a young Spyro, earning my wings.
Learn to fly. Got it.
Okay, so Boldar is so Boldar is like another older dragon. I'm not as he's got this really cool staff with like potion in it, and that's cool, and I like how his horns twist around a gem and everything. But there's like other aspects of his design that I feel like it's like, what? Like I'm not super into like the green color of his body. Like if it was done on a different character, which I actually think there's a character later on that has this same color that looks nicer. I don't think that every single older dragon needs to have withered wings, and I don't think it really works for him, because other than his withered wings, he seems super put together as an older gentleman, if you know what I'm like trying to say. Like he has like all these accessories, and he seems really well put together, and he even seems like cognitively aware, whereas some of the other older gentlemen didn't seem as cognitively aware, even though their dialogue doesn't factor into this. I'm just saying, like, in general, I don't think that the wings really suit him being tethered like that. I wish they weren't, because just because he's older doesn't mean he needs to have them to be like that. He could have taken care of them really well throughout his life and stuff. So I think that there's like some things that like just kind of push him lower on the list, so I'm gonna put him in nice enough. Alright, next dragon is Zane. Is an exception to my doll color rule. Because he has such a dull color for his actual, like, skin, but his bright, like, hood and cloak make him look really, like, interesting. And I love that his top horn has, like, this cute little, like, lantern hanging off of it, and also just, oh my god, like, his mannerisms are so adorable, how he's afraid of stuff that's going on, and like how he like is cowering, like that kind of is just really cute. And I like his vocal performance a lot, and the giant tome that he holds, like he just looks like some sort of like thief mage, which is just adorable, and I really like that. I like also that he's like a sort of another one that is like more sitting on his tail than like his actual like bottom. I think I'm gonna put him in Lovely Mans, as always. Disclaimer, for now. For now. God, I'm an hour into this. This is amazing. This is the best. Alright, next is Eldred.
Thank you for releasing me.
Did I mention that Eldred is a cutie? Ooh. Okay. He's really another really unique dragon. I still don't think he's as unique as Todor is, but he's super unique. He's got all this like alchemy, like text written all over his wings and stuff. He's got like these big potion bottles, potion in his horns, like plugs in his fucking nose, because he's basically just a living potion bottle, which is just fucking insane. Like, holy shit, who is this man? I need to know more about him. He's holding like his cute little stirring stick at his tail. He's got this beautiful cloak on. He's bright green. He's gorgeous. He's an older gentleman. I love me an older gentleman. So definitely going to the gorgeous bunch. Xander has a really beautiful color scheme. Have you seen him? He's deep purple, he's got these pink crystals. His wings are fucking made of crystal. This man is a living crystal. Holy fucking. That's all I can. Holy fucking. Holy fucking. Holy fucking. What the hell? He's gorgeous. I don't even have words. I don't know what to say. He's just beautiful. He's going in Lovely Mans. He's going higher than you. And he's going higher than you. And he's going higher than you, I think. Alright, next up is Kelvin. Kelvin has a lot of, again, another set of beautiful feathered wings, which I always enjoy seeing on characters. I like that he has like some of this like blonde coming through on some of his hair pieces, and his hat is really cool and fancy. I like his cloak, I like his arm pieces, and then he's got scrolls in a bag and stuff, and he's got this like really cool lantern on his tail. His facial structure, I do like it. It's really like unique. He's got like sort of like this aggressive look about him, but he isn't like actually being aggressive. He just sort of has that look on him, which makes him more unique, and I like that. It's really interesting. I wouldn't say he's like he's like a super insane like standout for me, but he's definitely up there. He's not like a
He's not like in the bottom or anything like that. I think Lovely Man's would be a good place for him, and I put him probably just right here. Alright, next up is Ajax. Ajax is another one that's like in a weird spot for me. I like his coloration. I love his hat so fucking much. I want a character with a hat like that. I want a character with like just like a hood that turns into like a little hat at the top. It just looks adorable. I like his staff. His facial structure, like, he looks like an alligator, like a baby one, and it's kind of cute. But I also like, there's like something a little off about it. I don't know, like it looks like something's like a little missing from his face for some reason. Like I feel like there should be something more there. But I like that he's like really soft looking. So I think I'm gonna probably put him in the lower end of absolute cute. Add Cedric. Cedric, my lovely Cedric, has a very beautiful pout in his mouth that just makes him look so gorgeous. Like, I can't explain it. It's just, he just has this beautiful shape. And yeah, circle glasses, love those. Love his coloration. Again, it's another Magic Crafters dragon that has this like Charizard coloration. I don't know what that is about Magic Crafters. Why I like that so much. But he's scholarly, obviously, and just like, I like that aesthetic. I love the scholarly like aesthetic of him, so he's definitely gonna go up there in gorgeous. Cyrus, boo ha ha. He's so fucking fun. He's so fucking done with everything, and I love it. He's so done. He's got all these beautiful candles all over his hat and swords, and they drip fucking wax everywhere. And he's just a done bitch. And I just fucking love Cyrus. I think he's great. He's going to love, not Lovely Man's gorgeous bunch. Okay, next we have Jarvis, and I already know where he's gonna go. He's so cute. Like his face, he's got these big round eyes. He's got this cute little like lip tip that I used for my own OC. Again, this like hooded hat that I just fucking adore. He's so cute. He's got the fucking feathered wings, and his mannerisms are just adorable. I love Jarvis so much. He's super hottie for sure. He's just adorable. I love him. Love him, love him, love him, love him, love him. Next is Hexus. Let's talk about this guy. Look at him. Need I say more? He has a staff. He's got a staff. It's gorgeous. Oh, and like, all this is gonna get shifted. I'm doing that later. I've decided to do it later because it's just taking up a lot of time and this video is already gonna be long as fuck. Okay, next up we have Lucas. I love Lucas because he's just has, again, more Charizard looking shit. Orange and blue though this time, which is a color scheme that I really like. I like that he has this like rotating like magical orb in between his horns, which are already really gorgeous and just like interesting looking. And that theme continues throughout all the rest of his clothes. I just think he's just like super pretty. And gorgeous bunch.
Alright, we got another old gentleman here. He's got subdued colors, which again, I'm just not super big on the subdued colors. It's just not my favorite thing. I do like that his wings kind of look like pigeon wings though, and he's got like sort of pigeon feathers around his neck as well. I like that his horns curve and they're very interesting and just like not generic horns. I really like that, and the crystal ball, and of course the blue circle glasses. I always love me a pair of circle glasses. But he's not overall one of the most intriguing ones for me. I'm gonna put him in nice enough because I'm just not... The doll colors really kill it for me. Oh, we're getting into Beastmaker's territory now, which is gonna be another hard territory. Alright, we got Cletus here. Cletus is gorgeous. I love Cletus so much. So he's like the first dragon you meet in well, the second actually. The second dragon you meet when you enter Beastmakers. And I just think he's so unique because he's got like all this like slime and sludge all over him. He's got like these 4-leaf clover patterns all over him. He looks like a frog / alligator. He's got this cute fucking like leaf hat. I want him around me. I love him. Cletus, you are perfection. And now that I'm like seeing the ones that I'm like super excited about, I'm like realizing that like there's too many up here, that this should be reserved for ones that I'm like insane about, you know? So there's definitely gonna be a lot of tweaking tweaking this list at the end of this before the final list reveal, because some of those characters I do love, but they shouldn't be in like my like top tier list, you know? Okay, next we're taking a look at Bruno.
Nasty Nork is turning our swamp into an electrified jungle. And it used to be so beautiful.
I'm sure it was.
Okay, so Bruno, one thing I have to make clear about every one of the Beastmakers dragons is that they all have this like beautiful accent to them, and I love their accents so much. And they also all have these toxic patternings like poison frogs, and it's just, yes, absolutely, I love it. So Bruno's not like up there as one of my favorites. I'm just not super into some of his design aspects that much, but like there are other characters that have these similar design aspects and they're done a lot better on them, though I do like Bruno's color scheme a lot, so that definitely gives him some credence there. So I am going to put him into absolute cuties for now. Might change later, don't take it as a solid. Blah blah blah. It's Claude time, Claude time, Claude time.
Watch out, Spyro. The Norks in these parts have discovered the power of electricity, and it really stings.
So I like Claude. I like Claude's voice. He's a little bit simplistic, on the simplistic side compared to some of these other ones. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but I obviously like more detail, more in general going on. I love his voice. His vocal performance definitely pushes him up for me, and I like his accessories a lot. Claude's not like a super top favorite, though. I'm gonna put him in absolute cuties. Next is Cyprin.
Good job, Spyro. One day you'll be able to tell all dragons about your amazing adventure.
Sure, but what I'd really like to do is get out of this swamp.
Big boy. Love, 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 love Cyprin. He's a big boy. He's got fucking sass energies. Look at him laying there. He's freaking gorgeous. He doesn't give a fuck. He's got these beautiful dark wings. He's just a big old boy, and I just adore Cyprin so much. Cyprin's going in top tier. God damn. I'm gonna regret this later when I have to move all this shit around, but fuck it. Next we have Roscoe.
Be on the lookout for attack frogs. They are cold-blooded killers.
Attack frogs?
And this used to be such a nice swamp.
You guys need to understand something about me that you might not already understand unless you watch my other videos, then hello and welcome back. But I love oddities, like in character design. I love characters that have acne, I love characters that have like interesting noses, interesting mouths, interesting eyes. I like characters that have things about them that people would consider imperfect, or some people that I think are very rude would consider quote-unquote ugly. I do not consider these features to be that. And with him specifically, he has so many of these unique features that I just can't ignore him. Roscoe has like this giant eyeball on a necklace. His face, like he's got like that like one eye that's kind of shut and one eye that's kind of open, which is just like my favorite fucking thing in the entire goddamn universe. Oh my god. And he's got like this big jawline that goes into thinner in the back. He's really tall. He's got this like fucking... Need I say more about Roscoe? I just really like him a lot. I'm gonna put him in Gorgeous for now, but he's probably gonna move up, so keep an eye out for Roscoe in the finale, because damn. We have Damon here.
Thanks for releasing me. It seems like I've been trapped in here since I was your age. No. Why? I
Damon is obviously a very sweet, cute, old gentleman. I like his voice a lot. I love those like high-pitched, very sweet, feminine voices. They're very sweet. I love them. Again, he's another one that's kind of drab, and it sucks. I wish he got more color. Just because he's an elderly dragon doesn't mean he needs to lack color, and he's got tattered wings again. I know tattered wings aren't the only thing that like aren't only on the elderly dragons. I know some of the younger ones have those as well, but it just sucks that it seems like every single elderly dragon has to have tattered wings. In his case, I think it's more understandable because he seems like a swamp guy. He's kind of just is like all patched together. He doesn't seem as put together as some of the other ones that I said it didn't really suit for, but I'm not super into his color scheme. I like his hat a lot. I like his voice a lot. I like his glasses, but I'm not super into his overall color scheme. So I'm gonna put him probably nice enough for now, but he might go lower, same as Marco. I'm just not sure yet. Okay, next up is Zeke.
Thank you for releasing me.
Zeke is another dragon that captures my soul and heart and entire body. He's covered in snails, which is so cute to me. Oh my fucking god. And he himself is like a snail. He looks like just a giant snail. I like that he has this like camouflage in with like the creatures that he likes. I love his face. He is one of the ones that has a unique face shape that really works for him. I don't know what the animal I keep thinking of every time I see him is, but I wish I could remember it. It's not like an elephant, it's not a pig, it's something else. It's not a hognose bat either. It's like something else, something specific, but I just can't remember what it is right now. I like that he's an older gentleman, and again, he doesn't have tattered wings, even though he's clearly, like, by his vocal performance, supposed to be an older gentleman. And he has different wings, unique wings, instead of just the tattered wings. He has like uniquities to him. He's got like all these scales down his like back and down his tail, all these snails everywhere, this like rope around him, and a leaf hat. He got a leaf hat. I love Zeke. I love Zeke. Zeke's a gorgeous man. He's going in the gorgeous bunch. Next up we got Bubba. Bubba's perfection. Do I need to say more? Look at him. Have you seen him? I love his little, I love how he laughs and how he's so like into his like little nonsense, and then at the end when Spyro makes a suggestion and he just holds a thumbs up like, yeah, do it, you know? That's so cute to me. His colors are great. He's just, you know, I'm running out of room up here, god damn it. Alright, next up is Lyle. Alright, so Lyle is my fantasy. Again, I am so into bright colors, and he's got this like bright green with purple, which is like, oh my god, that's a cell color combination, duh, how could I not like it? I love like how he has like all these grassy pieces coming off from around him, like in frills. He's got this fruit that matches him. He's a big boy, which I love, and he's got these like nice little horns. His wings have like an interesting, intriguing shape to them. I don't think they're just tattered. I think they actually have like an intriguing like shape to them. He's all around just absolutely beautiful in every fucking way. And he might move up later, so you know, just keep an eye out for Lyle. Next up is Jed. Is very pretty. Jed has when I first saw Jed, I was like, oh my god, he's got so many beautiful colors and markings. He's like, he reminds me of a lionfish a little bit, and he's got like that beautiful blue around his lips along with like the bright red, like pink color. And he's got like that cool ass hat, and his horns are like asymmetrical, which I love. And again, he's got another one of those like big eyes, so he's super cute looking and friendly. And just, he's got the feathered wings, and just, Jed is very, very lovely. I'm gonna put Jed in lovely hands, and I'm gonna just, you know, I'll work on the layout later. Alright, next up is Ice. A lot about Isaac is I really like he's got like a bunch of like frog motifs. Like I like his eye bracelet first of all, that's amazing, but he's got like a bunch of like these like frog motifs, like how he moves in general, and like how like his scales that come out from like his center and like flare out into like sort of like a bodice piece that down there at the bottom. And his wing colors are beautiful. Like all the colors for Beastmakers are so nice because they're so vibrant. Like I said, like poison dart frogs, they just are so vibrant. And I really think that he has like some really nice colors going on. I think he's not like one of my favorites, but he's definitely like pretty good. So I'm gonna put Isaac in absolute cuties. Beastmakers here with Siddiqui. Siddiqui, my man, how you doing? Already know how I feel about a big dragon man. He's got four set of horns, beautiful spots all over him. He's got like a pink, purple, fuchsia coloration. He's a big boy. Like the top two tiers, man, they're getting crowded. They're getting crowded. I'm gonna have to reevaluate that. First is Macy's obviously another older gentleman. He's got some very interesting teeth, which is always a plus for me. I love that. I'm not super into some parts of his design. I love his wings and how they have like sparkles on them and like how they fade from pink to purple. I think they're gorgeous. I'm not like super into certain aspects of him. Like it just, some things feel a little like they don't go nicely together. Like I wish his horns were maybe a different color instead of that like grayish green. It's my favorite, and like the way his beard is clinging to his face doesn't look the best. Like I wish it was cooler instead of just being like mostly chin and then like one little piece on the front. I wish it was just like a cooler beard. I think that would just make him look better in general. So I'm gonna put him in nice enough. Oh, we got a heavy hitter here. Ooh, Latif. Ooh. Ooh, shit.
Welcome to the dreams, young one. While chasing Master's minions in this world, you must expect the unexpected and prepare for what is not there.
gorgeous. We don't even, like, I don't even really need to talk about it, but we have to talk about it because this is the ranking. But he's blue, he's got dark blue wings that have a night sky theme, he's so calm, he's beautiful, he's got, like, practicing Zen in his animation, he's got, like, all this gold and red that complements him perfectly. He's just, and his eyes are so light that it almost looks like he's blind, even though he's not. I can see that he has pupils, but he's just, like, so goddamn gorgeous. He's definitely going in top tier, and I'm gonna have to, like, find a way to extend or, like, change these categories a little bit, because I'm running out of space here. So, yeah. Alright, next up is Zikomo.
Hello, Spyro. Nicely done. I'll be done when I've toasted that nasty Nork.
Okay, so Zikomo gets points because he's got a unique accent. I really enjoy uniquity in characters, so compared to a lot of the other characters, he's got just a voice that's very unique to him. I like his color scheme a lot. He's got that nice teal and pink. He's very gentle looking. He's got this big ass fucking lantern, weird, stardusty, shimmer time thing. I like that he has this, like, star in between his bigger horns, and then he has this tinier set of horns. He sort of just looks, like, constantly worried. I'm not sure why they went with dark blue eyebrows on him, but I do like it, though I do wonder what he would look like if he had pink eyebrows instead, because I think that would also suit him very well. And I love the swirls that are all down the front of his body. He's just very pleasant to look at, so lovely hands. Right, next is Cassia.
The enemies here can be quite frightening, but you should watch the fools.
I'd rather flame the fools.
Now you're thinking.
Okay, so this is the first one that, when I first started this list, I thought, like, would end up in my, like, nah pile. And the reason is because, like, I really, really do not like the pairing of this dark green with this light pink. I do not like it. I do not think it looks good at all. This is the one dragon that I really like. There's a lot of color things that I'm not a super big fan of as, like, an artist. And, you know, some of the other dragons I've been, like, complaining about how they're dull, but at least their colors looked okay together, even if they're not favorite. This is not. No. In fact, I want to, like, make an edited version of him, like, of his screenshot where he's just all pink. Because I think he would just look better if he was all pink. Because the green does not do it for me. It just looks so ugly. There's so much going on. He's, like I said, he's the only dragon where I have, like, big problems. And I said earlier that, like, all the dragons are gorgeous at the end of the day, and I still believe that because he's got a lot of redeeming qualities. I really like his horns and how they glow. I like this, like, sort of, like, mister that he has, like, on his, like, hanging from his neck. I love that he's a big boy. I like, all his clothing is really interesting and pretty looking. It's just that the green on him is disgusting, and I hate it so much. So he's, like, sadly, the one that I know is going to be in I Can Still Look at It. Because I just can't get past that dark green. I don't know why that was what they chose to go with, because he's got this nice teal on his belly. I don't know why they didn't just go with the teal on his face too, because I think that would have looked just so much better in my opinion. I just think it would have looked prettier. Alright, next up is Azizi.
Thank you for releasing me.
He's everything. He, like, reminds me of, like, me and, like, how I want to be perceived by people. He's, like, this interstellar cosmic old man with these, like, glasses that he could see out into the universe. He's got beautiful colors that complement each other. He's got, like, this, like, teal underside, this, like, purple, dark blue overside, and just a general lavender/violet overall color scheme. I love that he doesn't have tattered wings as an older gentleman. Adore that every time I see it. I love his staff. I I love his tail. He's just beautiful. He's absolutely gorgeous, and he's probably gonna end up in apps and super hotties, but it's just that this tier is like clogged right now, so like I'm gonna stick him in Gorgeous Bunch for now because we're getting really clogged up in there, and I'm gonna have to do something about it. Alright, next is Bakari. Wait. That ain't Bakari. Hold on. I remember now. This footage got like messed up. So, who we're actually supposed to be looking at right now is Apara, because I forgot to record it. So let's look at Apara first, we'll look at Bakari next.
Thanks, Spyro. I'd love to help you catch Nasty, but I'd really hate to be trapped in Crystal again.
Don't worry, the only one that's gonna be trapped is him.
That's Apara, not Bakari. My bad. So this is Apara. Apara is really pretty. I do like his wings a lot. Again, he seems like he's lacking something. I'm not sure what exactly he's lacking. It would take me a while to kind of figure that out, but I do like all the patterns on him. And he's not like the worst dragon ever in the world. I'm gonna put him in nice enough because he's not like my super favorite, but he's okay. Now let's take a look at Bakari now, because we were supposed to take a little look at Bakari before. My bad.
You know, I think you just might be the dragon to defeat Nasty Nook.
That's me, alright.
He's a lovely older gentleman. We love an older gentleman. And look at his sheep slippers. And look at his golden wings. Again, another older gentleman with unique wings. I love it. I'm here for it every time. He's got like all these cute little sleepy hats on all his horns, which is just adorable. He's just a cutie. He's an absolute cutie. It's definitely. Alright, next is Obasi.
Thank you for releasing me.
This man intrigues me entirely. Who is he? I want to know him. I love everything about this. Look at his jester outfit. What does he look like under there? I need to know. Look how beautiful his wings are. Look that he grows gems out of his tail. Who is this guy? I love him. He's everything. He's going in super hotties. I just can't fit him in there, so I'm gonna put him up here for now, but he is so intriguing to me. Who is he? I want to know. Fuck. Mudada time. Baby, it's Mudada time. Hell yeah.
Fairies are always on your side, Spyro.
Did you hear how beautiful his voice is? He's so cute. He's literally a dragon that is just big and soft, and you could hug him, and he's got like a cute fairy plushie and all this like gold and jewelry and stuff, but he's like made out of plush. He's got plush horns, plush wings, little plush like on the end of his tail. Like he's just so soft, and I love him. I just think he's adorable. He's a lovely man. He's just a lovely man. Alright, next is Useni.
Ah, Spyro, thanks. Supercharge will get you to new places here in Lofty Castle, too. See where it takes you.
He has one of probably the friendliest voices in the whole game, and I love his design. He's got that like dark patterning on like this light green with the red. He's got like this beautiful long mustache and this bun, and his horns fade out to yellow, and it's just very pretty looking. I love him. He's so genteel. He's just gentle. I'm gonna put him in Gorgeous Bunch. Again, this is gonna have to be adjusted later because you can't see these titles, but the list is not in its final form because I can already see some changes that need to be made, but I want to save that like as like a big reveal for the end. Next, we're gonna look at Baruti.
Thank you for releasing me.
He's really gorgeous. Like, he's pink, and I love it. Like, he reminds me of me when I get to be an old man one day. Like, just wearing pink and looking tired as hell. I love his hat. It's, like, so interesting looking, and his horns are beautiful with that fade. And I like that he's got, like, the crystals with, like, the scent, like, the aroma coming off of them, and his pattern on his chest. Like,
He is very pretty. I want to put him in Gorgeous Man, Gorgeous Bunch, but it's kind of full right now. So just bear with me, please. Next up is my boy Kosako.
Hey, Spyro. All dragons know there's magic in a fairy's kiss. See what it can do to your power of flame.
You can't see me, but I adore him. First of all, can I just say that he's got such an feminine voice. He's so soft. He even has like lots of feminine features. Like he's got this thick eyeliner and this really pretty like pink that comes off from his eyes, and just like these nice like little design features that suit his voice. And he's got like a nice goatee, he's got nice hair, his colors are all very bright, but also he's got like nice dark wings that just like contrast with the bright colors that make it look really pretty. And I love that he has this blue flame candle. I want to put him in super hotties. It's kind of full. Alright, we're getting to the end here, so now we have Lutalo.
Hold your horns. Here comes Spyro.
Patience, little one. You'll soon have the opportunity to battle the one who matters most. Nasty Nork.
Gorgeous, right? We can all agree on this. I know I've probably said this a million times, but he's gorgeous, right? Like, he's got a fade from pink to like dark purple in his wings. His entire color scheme floats back into this, but like this bright green as his overall. He's got really beautiful, intricate accessories all over. There's like not an inch of the design that was not thought out. His ears are even intriguing. Like these like long dog looking ears. He's so beautiful. I want him up here, but we're just getting real fucking crowded. Next up, we have Copano.
You've become a master of the supercharge. Great work.
Okay, so I have some things to say about this. I don't know what the fuck's going on with this animation. I don't know if like they were intending to make him like zippy and stuff, but I just don't think it looks right, because like so much of the other dragons, every other dragon has like smooth animation. He's the only one that doesn't. And at first my thought was like, oh, maybe it's because he's drinking coffee, but no, he's not. He's actually drinking tea because he has the tea bag in that cup. And I don't know why they chose to like stagnate his animation that much. It just seems a little strange considering like this is Dreamweavers, so all the dragons here are more like sleepy and chilled. He's really cute though, so besides like from the mannerisms, I do really like his design. He's blue, he's got cloud patterns all over, and like pink and purple, like all meshed in, and the starry wings is really pretty. The animation is what really like kind of takes it down for me a little bit. I'm gonna put him in absolute cuties though. Okay, next up we have Unica.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Take care.
Okay, I really like Unica. I think that he's got like really interesting horn designs to sort of replicate like facial hair, but it's not. I like his like, I think this might be hair that's going on back here. It's either hair or a hat, but regardless, it's beautiful. He's a big boy. He's got nice feathered wings, which is really common here in Dreamweavers. And oh my god, I just noticed this demon in the background. The best. He's really pretty. He's not one of my like all-time favorite dragons, but I do think that he is a absolute cutie. Now we have one more dragon left before I go through and sort this shit out and get the final ranking going for us. So our last dragon that we have here is Revilo.
Any advice before this battle?
Advice? A wise dragon once told me aim high in life, but watch out for flying boxes.
Huh?
Okay, so that is our last dragon, Revilo, and as a last dragon that you get in the game, like aside from the ones that you resave in Nasty Nork's world,
He's a pretty interesting one. Like, I love the giant ball of yarn that's in between his, like, unihorn that's going on at the top. That's just so fucking cool. And how he's, like, knitting so much of himself. Like, I don't know if he's made of yarn or if he's just knitting clothing over himself, but regardless, it's amazing. And I really like him a lot, so he's going in Lovely Mans. Okay, now I'm gonna take some time to reevaluate this list in its entirety. New recording, time to die. Is there anybody down here that needs to fucking move down? Like, I really don't like Marco. Marco should go down here. I really don't like him. Do I like him better than him? Probably. He looks it better at least. Do I really like Thor that much to be nice enough? Not really. He can go down and I can still look at it. So can him, to be honest. Do you look like that? What is going on with some of you? Why do you look like that? It's just his face, man. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't like how they made it. He's probably not above Marco. He's probably down here. Uggy hell. Are you in Uggy territory, though? Yeah, you are. You are an Uggy. Marco looks better than you. This man needs to go lower, because would I rather look at this or this? Which dragon would I rather look at? Not him. I really don't fucking like him. I don't like the way he looks. Oh god, they both look like shit. Oh my god. Sorry that they did you like that, man. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's just an indescribable piece of shit over these mans. Maybe I should put him and I could still look at it. Because, like, I really don't like his fucking face. I don't know, like, something's missing from his face, dude. There's something about you that I just don't fucking like. I'm sorry, man. Looking cactus crack beard going on. I don't really like it. I just don't like it. It just looks fucking weird. Why does he have a cactus crack beard? I don't like this. This and this is just no. It's not for no, dude. There's better ways to do it to make it look good. But I'd rather look at this dragon than him. Oh my god. Should I put him and I can still? There's a lot down there in hell now. Who's after Watermelon Man? And then probably this guy, because I really don't like Gem Beard. He just looks like shit. I don't like his Gem Beard. They should have done it differently. It would look better. Maybe I should redesign Spyro Reignited Dragons. What the fuck? Nice enough. You shouldn't be up that high. I'm not like that big of a fucking fan of you, dude. That is not your fault. I'd rather look at you than them. I'd rather look at you than him. Probably rather look at you than him, but not Watermelon Man. Watermelon Man's cool, dude. Okay, who's moving down to Lovely Mans? Because there's definitely gotta be some people that move down from the top 2 slots, because that just ain't right, baby girl. That ain't right. I like him. Gorgeous Bunch is probably... Oh my god. Why would you do that? Hello everyone, and here is the final character ranking as per Mordecai's thoughts in here. So, in order of favorite to least favorite, we have Gavin in first, Agnes is in second, Latif is in third, Cosmos is in fourth. Then we have Kosako in 5th. Top 5, I don't need to number all of these, but you know what I'm trying to say. Then we have Lindar after that. Then we have Jarvis. And then after that we have Azizi. Then we have Cletus. Sorry, I just choked on my own spit. Then after that we have Boris. And then we have Darius. And then after that we've got Obasi, and then we have Gunner after that, so that's all the ones for the Super Hotties, and then the start of Gorgeous Bunch, we have Nestor,
Then after Nestor, we have Roscoe. Then we have Cedric, and then Conan after that. Then we have Lutello, and followed by Lutello's Lyle. Then after Lyle is Cyprin, then Bubba, then we have Lucini, then we have Lodor, then after that is Alvor, then we have Albin after that, and then Asher, and then Texas. So that's all for the Gorgeous Bunch. Next row is Lovely Man, so we're starting Lovely Mans with Gildas, and then going from Gildas to Xantor, and after Xantor is Zeke. Then we have Lucas, then Thomas, then Titan, then Nils. After Nils, we have Edred. After Edred, we have Siddiqui, then Ivor. Then we have Delbin. And after Delbin, after Zelbin, we have Baruti. And then we have Cyrus. Then we have Trondo. And after Trondo is Alvar, and that makes up the Lovely Mans. Then next we have Absolute Cuties. So in Absolute Cuties, we have Zikomo. Then after Zikomo, we have Ulrich. Then we have Jed. Then Ludada. Then Maximus. And after Maximus, we have Zane. Then we have Revilo. Next after that, we have Kopano, then Ragnar, and then Bakari. And after that, last one on this row is Xander, so that's the Absolute Cuties. Then we have Nice Enough, which starts with Andor, then Claude, then Bruno, then Baldar, then Apara, and after Apara is Isaac. Then we have Argus. After Argus, we have Kelvin, then Altair, and after Altair, we have Nevin, then Devlin, then Unica, and then Enzo. And then the last list, which is I Can Still Look at It, we have Ajax, Marcus, Aster, Mozzie, Damon, Oswin, Thor, and then lastly is Cassia. And that is the list of the dragon. Thank you so much for watching this stupid ass video. It's probably like 2 hours long, and I'm not even mad about it. Not even mad about it. My next tier list, I'm gonna be ranking them by, like, who's the cutest, who's the hottest, who has the best colors, etc, etc. That won't be for a while though, because this tier list wiped me out. So goodbye and have a good one. Whoa, 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 whoa.